Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shelby TV Sports Special. I'm Tim Meyer, along with former Eisenhower football standout and Eastern Michigan tight end, Mr. Mike Daly. And Mike, we got a big MAC Red matchup tonight between the Eisenhower Eagles and the Lance Creuse North Crusaders. And tell us a little bit about the Crusaders.
Well, Tim, I want to start with, it's always a pleasure to be back here watching Eisenhower football at Swinehart. Before the game, we sat down and talked with Coach Kiner from the new MAC Red entry, Lance Creuse North. They started out a little bit tough. They're 0-2 right now, 0-1 in the MAC, but they've scored some points. They're averaging 22 a game, but by moving up to the MAC, you do find a little bit of deficiencies at time. They're giving up 34 and a half a game, and that's something that Eisenhower might be able to get their offense going with. In the past coaching here at Lance Creuse North has been a very physical team, so Eisenhower is going to have to match up. The key players to watch are number 3, Avante Montgomery, number 5, Deshaun Barnes, number 9, Colin Kerpit, number 11, Trevor Conklin, and number 12, Mitchell Peer. Back to you, Tim.
Well, the Eisenhower Eagles are 1-1 on the year. They beat Stevenson last week, 12-6. But for the Eagles, the new quarterback, Jake Bradshaw, number 14, and an offense that has kind of struggled and a team that's kind of struggled with mistakes and penalties. A lot of penalties last week against Stevenson. They'll try to clean it up against Lance Creuse North. Kick by the Eagles, Robert Smith, is taken there by Lance Creuse North's number 5, Deshaun Barnes.
Tackled by Andrew Jurax.
Jerkad. Oh, here we go. 1st and 10. The quarterback for the Crusaders is number 12, Mitchell Peer, and he's looking to throw right away. Got a man out there in the flat at the 31-yard line. He tackled by Eisenhower. First guy to meet him for the Eagles was number 7 for Eisenhower.
On the tackle in number 27,
Nick Sedlak.
Nick Sedlak, scarred. 2nd down and 4. Quick handoff. Trying to make some yardage there is number 27 for Lance Creuse North, Jacob Mitrack. He stopped short of the 1st down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Lance Creuse North. Peer back to throw. Looking to the right side, got a man out there. And it's dropped there by number 27, Jacob Mitrack. Goes incomplete, it'll be 4th down, and the Crusaders will be forced to punt. And Mike, right to him.
That's a catch he's got to make, but more importantly for Eisenhower, that's a good sign because now they're going to pick up field position, and everybody knows this is almost a chess game at this point. You need field position to win.
See it right here. Drop pass. Deep for Eisenhower is number 7, Nick Sedlak. He calls for the fair catch, and he drops it, falls on it. I think he got it back.
Yep, looks like he got it.
Should be Eisenhower ball on the 33, and Mike, that's been the bug with the Eagles. The first game against Rockford, they turned the ball over and laid the ball down quite a bit, and second against Stevenson was penalties and errors in that direction. So here we just saw another fumble.
Well, let's hope that that's just first of the game jitters and they get better going forward.
And they're just waving hello.
We get the chain gang down there. They're a little bit slow. So here we go. 1st and 10 Eagles. Their first drive of the game. The ball is on the 33-yard line of Eisenhower. Jake Bradshaw, the quarterback, he is in the shotgun. Little pitch to Kadari Johnson around the left side. Got a little bit of room.
Block, cut it.
He got a block. He's to the 45, to the 50, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Boy, you want to tee up what the doctor ordered.
Kadari Johnson opens up the ball game with a 67-yard touchdown run. And it's Eisenhower 6, Lance Creuse North nothing.
Well, that's a heck of a way to get the crowd back in real quick.
You see it, extra point here by.
And the point after attempt by the
Miss it wide.
Good by Mr. Mitchell. But that brings us to the scoreboard.
I thought it was Robert Smith, but it was Austin Mitchell, the kicker. He kicks it through. It's 7. See the touchdown run right here, Mike. Got a good block
Good
there.
block and a great cut back inside.
Football fans, just a reminder, the University of Detroit is proud to sponsor Eisenhower history. And you'll have the college experience.
The extra point is no good.
Now they just got to keep the pressure back on them.
6-0. Been a problem against Stevenson. They couldn't make the extra point against them as well. And that's where you got the only Eisenhower touchdown was on a punt return. And they missed the extra point. And they get 2 field goals. That's how you got the 12 points for Eisenhower. They score early here. Robert Smith is going to tee it up for the Eagles. He'll be at the 40-yard line.
And we got the same tandem set up for it.
Deep for, let's see who's going to take it.
Oh, a good hit there. 56.
That was
number 5,
Deshaun Barnes, and
number 66, Jojo Sukar.
Seagar to tackle. So Lance Creuse will start 1st and 10 from their own 29. Mitchell Peer, the quarterback.
The left tackle moved.
It looks like it might be an illegal procedure penalty against Lance Creuse.
Yeah, the left tackle moved early.
Yeah. It was Jojo Sukar on that tackle for Eisenhower. Number 66 on the kickoff. So it'll move Lance Creuse North back a tad. Mitchell Peer decided he's going to keep Deshaun Barnes in the backfield with him. 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Looking, he's got a man open there. Nice catch out there at the 28-yard line. And all the way up to the, let's see, they'll mark maybe the 37-yard line goes number 27, Jacob Mitrak. Kowski with the tackle. Barnes has got it. Dances through the hole. Still on his feet. Keeps his legs going. He's got a 1st down, and now we got a penalty here. Finally brought down by the Eagles, number 4, Brendan Ryback. I'm sorry, Ribicki, excuse me. Personal foul against Lance Creuse North. Now, I didn't see what happened there. It's going to move him back. Is that from the spot of the foul? Or? We didn't see it there. So that's going to make it 2nd down and 6. They give his there to, looks like number 4, Deion Griffin, stacked up by the Eagles. Tackling him there, the Eagles, number 41, Vasiliak.
One thing I did like seeing there, Tim, was Brendan Rubicki coming in late trying to rip the ball out.
Well, it's 3rd and 1. Fake handoff.
Oh,
and
what a hit.
getting stick right there is the quarterback, Mitchell Peer.
Lit up by number 22, Chad Sherry.
Chad Sherry, who's been known for his hard hitting. I don't know if he gained a yard at all.
That is a big time hit there.
We got officials timeout. Let's see what this is all about. I don't know.
They don't need to measure this. He's short of,
Well,
he's
they
short
are.
of the.
They are going to measure. Tad short. The punting unit comes on for Lance Creuse North. And the punter, number 9, Colin Kerpit, will be back to punt deep for the Eagles. Number 7, Nick Sedlock. Kerpit standing on his own 25-yard line.
And again, they should come out of this with pretty good field position, Tim.
One thing the Eagles have been doing well is they've been very good at special teams punt blocking. We got a penalty? What's going on there? Delay a game, right? Well, that'll move the Crusaders back. Standing on his own 20 is Kerpit to punt. The Eagles come in. They partially block it.
And they got him, too.
I don't know how that.
That hurts.
And Colin Kerpit comes to reside down in Eagle territory, but we saw flag in the backfield.
Got a personal foul. Looks like it's going to be against Eisenhower. Here's you look at it right here. You can see they partially blocked it. I don't know. Looked like they partially blocked it. Well,
I couldn't tell from what I was looking at.
well, I think your buddies are here to pick you up, Mike.
They're not supposed to come till later.
The helicopter. Are you ready? Game's not over yet. Oh, it looks like the Eagles defense is going to have to trot on out back there. You got a personal foul penalty. Maybe not. We will see. I guess they're going to get the. Five-yarder. They're going to mark him still short and still 4th down.
So they got a running into.
They got a running into. I thought he blocked it, but
It's all started out as back to 4th and inches for the Crusaders.
All right, everybody find their aim points again.
yeah. High snap. If you're going to block on there, nice punt by Kerpit.
Fair catch.
Sedlak with a fair catch. He's got it at the. Well, looks like the 24. Maybe they'll move it up to the 25. I think that's what they're going to do. And that's when the Eagles will start their second drive of the ball game with 8:42 left to go in the first quarter. And Mike Eisen only ran one play.
If you can score on every play you run from offense, you're doing pretty good.
You save a lot of guys' energies, I guess. But
Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Bradsher's only got Andrew Sikowski in the backfield with him. He'll go from the shotgun. Changing the play here. The offensive coordinator for the Eisenhower Eagles, John DeGiorgio.
And it's good to have John back home where he belongs.
Bradsher with a quick throw. Got it out there. Caught out there by Metcalf. And he's wrapped up pretty much right away. Maybe got a couple of yards. Actually,
I was going to say that looked like a pretty bad spot.
Now we got about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 for Eisenhower. Bradsher alone back there in the shotgun. on the flat. Caught out there. Riley Miller.
Well, we were almost 2 for 3.
Played tight end last year for Eisenhower. The Eagles going to go with the hurry-up offense. 1st and 10 at the Lance Creuse North 40. Bradshaw going to run the option, cuts in the middle. Maybe got a couple of yards. Tackle there by number 40. Denver Payer. Now, I don't know who that's on now.
That was a good keep by the quarterback.
This is a personal foul against Lance Creuse North, so that'll help the Eagles.
That's the one thing you just can't do against a good team. You can't give them free stuff.
Nope. Well, here we go. It'll be 1st down and 10. The Eagles, via the penalty, have moved the ball down to the 23-yard line of the Crusaders. Bradshaw with Solkowski, the lone setback in the backfield. He gets the carry. Looks like he didn't get a clean handoff, but he still forges ahead, along with his offensive line for about 3 yards, close to the 20-yard line. Now they're going to mark it on the 21, so a couple yards for Solkowski. 2nd and 8.
Kind of like what I'm looking here offensively. Some no huddle, some going back to the huddle, keeping the defense guessing on what they can do with personnel. And
that's a good point. The element of surprise on offense is always. Bradshaw running the option, did not pitch, kept it, and was cleaned up by number 9. Colin Kerpit. And maybe no gain on that play. You see it right here. He had a chance to pitch it, he kept it. Kerpit was not fooled. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for Eisenhower. Lofts it up there. Kadari Johnson's got it. He struggled, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
And he had his pick of 2 there. Well, it's nice to see Ike's offense back on track.
That was a nice pass by Bradshaw as he just lofted it up there. And Johnson couldn't wait to get it. Have it come down fast enough. Well, the all-important extra point. Mitchell's going to kick it. Kick is up.
That was good.
And it is good. So with 6:16 left to go in the 1st quarter, Eisenhower leads it 13-0. Look at all the people that came out to see you tonight, Mike.
Yeah, they're here to see me. But on the plus side, I did talk to Jeff Florkey, and on the bus ride home, he's going to nominate me for the Hall of Fame.
Well, there you go. See, that's got to make you feel good.
Makes me feel great.
It's a nice, warm feeling when that happens.
Well, Lance Creuse has got an answer now. This thing's going to start getting lopsided if they don't come back and start doing something offensively.
Barnes, the deep man here for Lance Creuse. Oh, it's not Barnes. It's dropped there by Deion Griffin. He'll try to get around the corner. He does a little bit. Out of bounds he'll go. Sherry finally makes sure we got a penalty flag back there. Sorry, that was number 7, Melvin Brook. Metcalf also there on the tackle. See what the penalty's about. Here you see it gets by him, and Brooke got to pick it up. So I don't know if this is a block in the back.
Yeah,
oh, right there. Oh, there it is. So it's going to mark the ball down at the 5-yard line, and the Crusaders are going to start in a hole with 6:06 to play here in the first quarter. Mitchell Peer, quarterback. Fake and quick pitch, and it's caught out there.
That's a pretty good play there.
Caught
Freeze those linebackers, create that hole.
Mitrack seems to be the favorite receiver there, number 27. He caught it, and it's a first down. Out of the hole comes Lance Creuse North. Nice snap. Look out. Here comes Barnes. You're on the right side. Tough runner all the way up to the 28-yard line.
And that's what I remember about Lance Creuse North. They got some pretty good athletes.
Osich there in on the tackle for the Eagles. Second down and 1 for Lance Creuse North. Ball on their own 28-yard line. Firing over the middle, caught out there and hit right away is number 1, Yancey. And he's got it.
By Cody Goff. Of the famous Goff family.
Cody Goff. Cody Goff, the famous Goff, that's right. What? Another penalty?
I think he hit him. I think that was a helmet to helmet.
Oh boy, that's going to be another one on Eisenhower, personal foul penalty. Now it moves the ball up to the 50. They had him pinned back to the 5. He's going to throw out there to the. Almost had an opportunity. Andrew Sikowski over there, number 27 for Eisenhower. Pass was looking for Yancey out there.
That was a half a step from 20-0, Tim.
See it right there. Oh, Sikowski, he's going for the tackle. All of a sudden had to readjust and go for the ball. Mitchell throws out there to Peer, intended for number 9, Kerpit, but it goes incomplete. Rushed hard there was Mitchell Peer. Joe Metz, number 39, in there for Eisenhower. He's in the middle on the 3rd and long here. Now Peer in trouble. Now he's got a little bit of opening. He finally knocked out of bounds by Osich. And he's going to be in Eisenhower territory, and the ball will be on the 40. And it looks like they're going to mark it just inside the 44-yard line of Eisenhower. It's going to make it 4th down, but I don't.
And now Coach Kiner's got a decision. At 13-0, do you go or do you kick Eisenhower deep?
I think he's going to play the field position game. You see the tackle here by Osich. Pierre got a little get up and go, but Osich is finished 4th in the state in the 100 meters. So if anybody was going to catch up to it, would have been him. Kerpit now to kick for Lance Creuse North. Sedlick is deep for Eisenhower. Decent snap. I got another penalty. I wonder what that's about. That illegal procedure? What was it?
I don't know. I didn't see anybody get touched on that one.
Ball looks like it went into the end zone, or is it out at the half-inch line? Or did Eisenhower come offside? They're going to bring it back. Must be against Lance Creuse North. Well, watch the referee here. Legal procedure against the Crusaders. You see the Eisenhower cheerleaders there. We reviewed them last week. Got a chance to introduce ourselves and have them introduce themselves to everybody in Eisenhower land. Crippen again with the kick. Now it's a low wobbler. Now we got another penalty. What's that all about? You got Osich and number 14, Adam Porter, going at it for Lance Creuse there at the 32-yard line. The boys are a little chippy tonight, Mike.
I was just going to use the same term.
I think as a guy who's a peacemaker like yourself, you should be down there at halftime, maybe talk to both teams and settle them down a bit. What do you think?
I'll start heading down now.
Okay. What do we got here? It's against Eisenhower, so.
This is starting to look like the NFL preseason.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Eagles would set before the game, they were going to try to clean up the penalty mess and, have a nice penalty-free game. Is certainly threw that game plan out the window, I guess.
I think that's only 2 on Ike, isn't it?
No, I thought there was 2 personal fouls in it.
You're probably right. You're the older one of the 2 of us.
And Johnson lines up in the backfield with Bratcher. He's going to get the ball. Kadari makes a cut to the left. Now he's got some room and slips on the turf. Otherwise, he probably would have picked up a first down. He's all the way up to the 16-yard line.
That's good, though. They're already out of the hole.
Kadari got a nice hole to run through.
Nice cut, too.
2nd down and 2 for Eisenhower. Ball on their own 16. Now Bratcher. Quick give to Metcalf. Goes around the corner. He's got the first down.
And the chains move.
The chains will move. Tackled there by number 53 of Lance Creuse North, Brendan Jackson. See the play here. Faked our cameraman out, but Metcalf making a cut, just getting the first down.
Good job. They look pretty quick.
Yes, they do. Well, this is not a slow Lance Creuse North team. They've got some team speed there. Quick inside handoff to Sikowski. Makes a cut, breaks a tackle to the 30. Makes another cut to the 35, and finally knocked out of bounds by Barnes. But not till Andrew Sikowski gets all the way up to the 36-yard line. A nice couple of cuts there by Andrew.
Being an old offensive line coach, I like what I'm seeing here. They are creating some room.
Well, there's Coach Chris Smith's sons in the game now. Number 10, Logan Smith. He's out to the left in the top of your screen. In motion comes Sedlick. Fake to him. Bratcher rolling around. He's in trouble.
He's got him wide open.
He got a block. He got a couple of good blocks. Angeli trying to block for him, and Bratcher's going to go out of bounds. He got a penalty there.
Number 14 on the scramble keeper.
Somebody got their helmet knocked off, and I think Sedlick was the one that came back and gave the crackback block or whatever it was. Cracked it pretty here. You'll see it right here on our screen. Well, maybe you won't. We're right there.
Well, the unfortunate part is he had Riley Miller running wide open by himself down the field, but just didn't get a chance to see him.
They're open the spot on the foul, and probably going to be 15 yards here. They'll move the ball back to the 24-yard line of Eisenhower, and it will be first down and 18.
I hope somebody on the Eisenhower staff wrote that play down, because there was nobody within 15 yards of Riley.
I'm sorry, check that, 13. No, 18, I'm right. Caught out there by Riley Miller, and he is stuck by Barnes. Riley turned around and he had Barnes right in his face. Jay Sean Barnes with a fine read of that play. Rodney's going to have a little talk with Bradshaw and Huddle.
Yeah.
If you see him running towards me, don't throw the ball.
After he catches his breath.
Yeah. Inside handoff, Sikowski's got a little bit of room now. You're at 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20.
Oh.
Out of bounds he goes at the Lance Creuse 20-yard line. No flags on that play.
Montgomery.
55-yard run right here as he gets good seal block there. So it's 1st and 10 Eisenhower here. Still in the first quarter, 2:26 to play. The Eagles lead at 13-0, and they're already threatening again. The Lance Creuse North 20 up. Nick Osich up the middle.
Number 1, the ball carrier.
Tell you what, I'm impressed right now. That offensive line is doing a heck of a job, but the vision of these backs is pretty good for this early in the season.
Well, it's your running back coach, Dave Drath there, right?
He's doing a
been
good
around
job with them.
Eisenhower, been with Eisenhower for many, many years, and former running back, I believe Warren Fitzgerald, right?
Back with Coach Doverstein?
That's where he played.
77.
Eagles changing the play here on 2nd and 5. Give to Johnson, makes a cut. Now he decides he's going to go back. Try to get to the outside, just couldn't get his balance and his speed up. And cleaning his clock, Trevor Conklin, number 11 of Lance Creuse North. Going to be 3rd down.
That was actually a really good cut to get a yard.
He stuck himself in there, and then he pulled himself back out. So. Here's again the Sedlick. Cuts it up in the 20, but they're waiting for him there. Finally hog-tied by Conklin, number 11 of Lance Creuse North. And it's going to be 4th down. Now the field goal unit will come on. Robert Smith has been pretty good about kicking the field goals this year for Eisenhower. This one might be a little bit long.
What was that wind going? No wind.
32, the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
Sedlick will hold.
But if you hit this, you're up two scores with 2 extra points again. This is the right call.
High snap. Smith gets it up. It's down. The kick is up, and it's good. So Robert Smith puts it through the uprights with 8.6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. You see it here. The Eagles lead the Lance Creuse North Crusaders 16-0.
That's a pretty good quarter of football. That's a pretty good quarter of football by Eisenhower, and I agree with that call there. 16-0 is basically 3 scores. You're up now.
Well, the Eagles, unfortunately, the game's not over yet for Eisenhower.
No, I know.
But
anytime you can get into more than a 2-possession game, you can dictate a game.
Hey, Mike, you know, the Eagles on that drive showed some control of the line. And their linemen were able to pretty much open up some big holes for the Eagle backs.
Absolutely. And like we said earlier, those backs are running with their eyes, which is very important. You can get anybody to run into a hole, but to be able to make a cut like these guys are making is pretty impressive at this point.
Kick is deep. Looks like maybe Yancey's got it. Make a couple cuts. He's hit, bounces off. Sorry, that was number 4, Deion Griffin.
Number 4.
One thing we did notice in the preseason about this Eisenhower team, these kids like to hit. And they are hitters. Even up in the Rockford game, I think Rockford, as you see here, Rockford didn't want to come out and play any more football with them. Eisenhower, very strong hit team.
Keep in mind what program you're talking about, Tim. Eisenhower's always loved to hit. That's always a point of pride. If you're going to put that blue on, you better be able to lay some leather.
Mitchell Pierce throws between the fingertips there of Mr. Barnes. That's going to go incomplete.
Going back to what you were talking about earlier, I got to go back to something my dad always told me. It says, Mike, dancing is a contact sport. Football is a collision sport. So if you keep that in mind, this is how it's supposed to go.
Well, those Eagles are certainly colliding with some people here at the end of this first quarter of play. The score, 16-0. Eisenhower will be back after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Splendido Mexican Cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous...
Here comes Mitchell. He throws over the middle. It goes incomplete.
That time he was surrounded.
The only Eagle back there to be able to challenge it or have a chance was Jake Preventure, number 16. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Crusaders. Ball is on their own 20-yard line. Mitchell back to throw, being rushed. Throws it over the middle. Oh, Preventure had a chance to pick it off and right out of his arms. Intended for Conklin back there.
He'll be kicking himself tomorrow on that one. But they're getting the ball back.
That's good news for Eisenhower, bad news for Lance Creuse North. You see the play here. Good pressure from the outside.
Yep.
Maybe that's a testament to the guy's arm, right?
Could be.
Conlon Kerpit back to.
Let's hope we got those aim points for the kicker's foot.
Yeah.
You're going to end up with really good field position here. Short kick.
Bounces a little bit. Laying some hitting on there, number 15, the Eisenhower Eagles. Like I said, if you're going to step on the field, number 15, Ben Hemmerling made a nice block there.
And here we go with the chess match. It's a lot easier to score with a half a field than a full field.
And that's pretty much what the Eagles have here. 48-yard line, their own 48. They'll start this drive out, first drive of the second quarter. They change the play from the sideline. Bratcher got on the keeper. They go up the middle.
That's a good 3-yard gain.
Tackle there looks like number 25, Evan Horn. Sorry, 26. Oh, 25. Second down and 7 here. Ball on the Lance Creuse Crusader 49-yard line. Fake to Johnson, fake to Sikowski. Good move to get out of it by Bradshaw, trying to get around the corner. He's going to lose a yard.
I don't know if there was a little confusion there, or I don't know if that was a pass or a run.
Well, I thought he was going to pitch it, but didn't make it. You see it right here. Made a couple nice moves to get away from people, but closing real quick was number 20, Jonathan Dunson. 3rd down and 9. Bradshaw back to throw. Getting over the middle, broken up nicely there. That time it was broken up by number 25, Evan Horn. It'll be 4th down. The Eagles will be forced to punt. I'd like to remind you folks out there that you're going to want to stop by and see Carl over there at Esplendito's Pizza, food, and good tacos, Mexican food. We just had some before the game. I tell you what, man, that's good stuff. Mike, I know you're a big Esplendito fan, and you like the tacos up there.
Absolutely. Best tacos in town.
They are delicioso there. There's Esplendito's. Right
Something we better keep an eye on. Logan Friedel came out number 6, holding his hand or holding his arm. So we'll have to check back and see what's up with him later.
He's going to sit down. It looks like either got his bell rung or he got a stinger or something, right?
He was the intended receiver on the last pass.
Yeah, number 6. Eagles called a timeout. Take a look at him and see if anything happened. He was hit pretty good there by Horn.
Looks like they're looking at his hand.
That going over the middle is a dangerous thing to do if you're a receiver. I give them a lot of kudos for doing that.
See the scars under my chin from back when that was legal?
Oh, I thought that was from Lori.
That too. Hi, honey.
Yeah.
She don't fight fair.
No.
Oh, Logan Friedel's back, so that's a good sign.
Kick is a high one.
It's going to get on the ground.
Get on the ground and start rolling and moving, and Friedel is down there, and he'll down it at the 15-yard line.
It's just so important to catch a punt, even if you got to run up and fair catch it, because once a ball gets on the ground, it always costs you 10 or 15 yards.
And you never know what it's going to do. You know, it could backspin and hit one of your teammates. Then you're in big trouble, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've got 9:58 left to go here in the second quarter. Eisenhower leads at 16-0. And here's Mitchell still at the helm. And he's down 16 points. Give it to Barnes, makes a couple of cuts, nice spin move. He's in the open and finally tackled there.
They had a chance to get him in the hole.
Preventure came up, number 16, and got him. But he spun out that hole. You see it here, right there.
Yeah, gotta make that tackle.
Preventure finally comes over and tackles it. First down, Crusaders again. It's Barnes. You give it to him, trying to go up the middle. Got a leg strength. He pushes it ahead. What power as he gets up to the 32-yard line.
Well, Lance Creuse isn't quitting, that's for sure. They're playing as hard as they can.
A gain of about 3. It's 2nd and 7.
As you pointed out earlier, it's still a football game, right?
Fake to Conklin. Mitchell Pierce, he's going to slide down, and down he goes.
And he took a whack doing it.
That was Eagles.
Brennan Rubicki.
Eagles number 4, Rubicki. I think he's already been down there, and I think Mitchell's kind of slid into him. Third down and 3, ball on the 35 of Lance Creuse North. Fear back to throw, going to fire it out to Barnes, and he can't handle it. I don't know if that was a bad throw or he should have had it, but
Well, I was always taught you go after a football with two hands. You go out with one, you're only using half of what God gave you. We can't all be Calvin Johnson.
no, you know, Barnes is a good athlete, but he's certainly not the size of Calvin Johnson. So it's number 9 for the Lance Creuse North Crusaders, Colin Kerpet, who will punt to the Eagles, number 7, Sedlick. Had a punt return last week against Stevenson. There's a nice
Ooh, there's
punt.
a good kick.
Fair catches it at the 25-yard line again, where the Eagles will take over, 1st and 10.
And we can accept that. Catch the ball in the air.
He looks very comfortable back there catching the football. There's a lot of guys, it's a mystery back there, you know, and you never know what they're going to come up with and circling around it.
All I know is I had to do it for one game. It was as scared as I ever was on a football field. That I did not enjoy. I'll leave that to Tommy Friedel.
There you go. He was much better at it than you were.
I agree.
And Sikowski up the middle. He bolts through there, up about 3 yards.
They're doing a pretty good job of controlling the line of scrimmage here.
Number 25, Horn on the tackle for Lance Creuse North. Eagles, I think, would like to try to burn some clock here. Still 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Sedlick in motion. Fake to him. Sikowski's got again, makes a cut to the right. Nope, it isn't him. Sorry, Bradshaw did a great job of faking everybody but me. No, he faked me, and everybody else knew what he was doing.
That one I think he could have pitched.
3rd down and 6 for the Eagles. Seems to be some confusion there which way somebody's going to go. Probably not a good thing to yell out the play to the guy while the defense is watching. Here they come. What do we got?
Yeah.
Got a flag, illegal
Procedure.
Okay, let's see. Yep, that's it. It'll move the Eagles back 5 yards to the 24-yard line.
Maybe they're just looking for a little more room.
I'm just looking for a room.
Third and 11. What do you do here?
Throw a touchdown pass. That's my. I don't know if I want to send too many of my guys up the middle, but
Cover 2 I'm seeing. How about 3 streak?
there you go. Bradshaw going nowhere. Kerpet.
That was well defensed.
Number 9, Colin Kerpet with the tagger. You see old Jeff Florkey there. But
And we got another late flag.
let's see what this is all about here. Another penalty against Eisenhower.
Got to keep our composure, gentlemen.
That's going to move.
Now we're kicking from our own goal line.
The Eagles will kick from their own goal line. Trevor Conklin is deep. Good snap. Kicks a high one, but not too far. Conklin says get away. Now he picks it up.
Ooh, who is that a gutty play?
He gets it up to the 50. Rubicki over there on number 4 for Eisenhower.
I don't know if that was worth the risk.
That's scary whenever they do that. Coaches wince a little bit when they see it.
Although he was about a half a step from pulling out of that. He is one of the leaders on that team, so I guess if you're trying to make something happen, you got to make something happen.
Mitchell Peer back at the 45, his own 45-yard line to await the snap here. He's got it. They give to Barnes, trying to go around the left side.
Big play.
He's wrapped up right there.
That's a big defensive play.
Number 41 of Eisenhower, Kasiliak.
Because we're back to that field position thing. This is a big series for Eisenhower's defense. And that's a good start.
Second down and 13. First play lost 3 yards. You bet it's a good start here for the Eagles. Caught out there by Kerpit at the 50-yard line, gain of 3 as Sikowski was under there for the initial coverage, number 27.
That's just a good pass, a good catch, good, well defended. You're not going to do much better than what they did there. Thank God for secondary support. Way to get to the football.
Metcalf there. Anthony Saputo was coverage there. Oh, Osich had it. Saputo almost had it too.
Well, that's what Eisenhower's defense needed to do on that series. They get the ball back. Let's see if we can put together one more scoring drive.
See it here. Looked like a couple of guys for Eisenhower had a chance. It was up there, and then Saputo looked like he had a chance, number 24.
Boy, looking at these formations for punt, the game has sure changed from when I played. Watch
Line
out.
drive punt. Sedlick covers it.
Good job.
I think Rubicki thought it hit him.
It almost did.
Another penalty?
First flag here tonight.
Legal procedure against that's Creuse North.
I think you decline that, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. See what the referee says. It is decline. You're right. There's the coach coming out at you.
And the exchange from the punt down to the return back where we fell on it, we picked up 12 yards. Hey, those 12 yards count.
A little shorter of the goal line. 12 yards shorter.
Those are the ones that nobody counts, right? Because there's no stats for it, but it does field position.
So here we go. 5 minutes, 5:06 actually to play here in the second quarter. The Eagles leading at 16-0. They will start on their own 28-yard line. Bratch with Sikowski in the backfield. Give this to Sikowski, looking for a little bit of running room. He's wrapped up there. Tackle there by, it's like big number 99, Matt Smith.
Well, you got to keep sticking that midline in there to keep them honest.
That'll be second down and 10 for Eisenhower. Still ball at their own 28, no gain on the play. Calf in motion. Pass over the middle to Johnson, and I think, I don't know, way overthrown there. I'm not quite sure why.
I'd rather have that overthrown than into a crowd.
Well, yeah.
Direct your attention to the top of the stadium press box, the Eagles' nest, where we have the Bradshaw family, the proud parents of Jake, a member of the Ike Varsity football team. The Bradshaw Christmas Eagles Gymnastics and Booster Club annual spring auction to help raise money for our student athletes.
Eagles got it all stacked in here on third down. A little pitch out there to Metcalf. Cuts it back, but he's probably not going to go much farther than a couple yards. And up to the 30, the Eagles will be forced to punt again.
It's now turning into a football game.
See it here, Metcalf trying to turn the corner, but actually Kerpit there was getting.
A lot of white shirts there.
Ben Campbell will be back to punt it away at his 15-yard line.
Congratulations to the
Conklin
Red
deep for Lance Creuse North. A little high snap, but Campbell's got it. Kicks this one. It's high,
That's a
winder.
good kick. Get on the ground.
It's on the ground, and Osich has got it. And probably would want his coaches, I think, want to see that bounce a couple more times, but
Great punt, number 18, Ben Campbell out there.
Well, that one bounced up pretty high. That one can go either direction. I can't blame him on that one.
you never know where that thing's going to go once it starts landing. That's the key to that one. You just don't know.
I'm going to give the benefit to the player. He's on the field.
From the shotgun is Mitchell Pierce, going to give it to, nice cut by Barnes.
I'm really impressed with the running backs on both teams.
Sildiak with the tackle, yeah.
Some very, very good feet. Well, these are the stars that Coach Kiner said before the game that we should be watching.
Second down and 2 for the Crusaders. The ball is on their own 40-yard line. Give again to Barnes. Slides through, but tackle there. Sildiak again, and that's a second straight tackle of Barnes, and Barnes is going to try to stay away from number 41.
And penetration killed that play. Good job by the defensive line.
Third down and 2. Let's see what the Crusaders do. You give it to Barnes again? Well, we'll see. Throw to Barnes. He's got it at the 45 to the 50. 45 to the 40.
Use that sideline.
35, and Sedlick knocks him out of bounds.
That's a good tackle there. That's a good tackle. Way to use that sideline. That's your 12th man.
And the Crusaders are threatening here in Eisenhower territory at the Eagle 33-yard line.
And that's why it's important to keep contained on a quarterback.
Bubble screen out there, caught out there by Metlek. Or Metrek. You see here Barnes, as Coach Daly here was talking about. Sideline being your best friend and losing contain on a quarterback.
Nothing good ever happens when you lose contain on a quarterback. But a good tackle here. Kept his leverage.
Sedlick with a real good tackle. We got a timeout by the Eagles. They're going to talk it over here on defense.
Yeah, this is a big series. You don't want to let a team back into the game right before half.
Well, folks, we want to remind you to watch the Eisenhower Eagle football review on Shelby TV with myself and Coach Chris Smith, the players. Got game highlights and special features. We still can't find any Mike Daly's old film, but I know it exists out there somewhere.
Like I said, those are the dark years.
The dark years, the dim years.
Somehow it went from the older Capatias to 1995.
Yeah. How did that happen? Here we go. Second down and 3. Ball's on the 27 of Eisenhower. The Crusaders are driving here. Give us to Conklin. He's got some room on the left side. Breaks a tackle. He's to the 20. He's still going, running hard down inside the 20.
Keep him in bounds.
Number 11, Kurt Conklin, running the left side for the Crusaders. Bouncing off a couple of Eagle tackles.
And Lance Creuse got all 3 timeouts left.
And there's a minute 55 left to play. Clock is stopped because it was a first down. It's at the 19 of Eisenhower. Eagles leading at 16-0 here. A minute 50 and counting left to go in the first half.
They got to gut this. They got to gut this out now.
Mitchell's pass through the hands of Lance Creuse North, number 14, Adam Porter. Not happy with himself there, and stops the clock.
But Sikorsky was right there for that tackle if they needed it.
Probably better that he didn't let it go through his hands, really.
Yeah, it stopped the clock.
Second and 10. Minute 40 to play. And down he goes.
That's a big play.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell Pierce to Kasiliak again. Number 41 of Eisenhower.
Tackle by number 41 for your Eagles, Colin Kasiliak.
And he's starting to heat it up there on that defensive side. You see it right here. Boom, boom, boom. Look out. Caught him by the legs. Mitchell Pierce now facing 3rd and 11 for the Crusaders. Man is covered. Grabbed again and tackled. This time, looks like Friedel got him.
Well, the Eisenhower
It was.
defense stiffened up when it needed to.
Once again, in the scramble, caught up by number 6 out there, Logan
It's
Friedel.
going to be 4th down.
Last minute play here in the second half.
So I don't know.
It's
Clock is
important.
running.
Possibly 12 for the Crusaders.
I think they want to
Looks
call.
like they're kicking.
They are going to kick. Kerpit is out there to hold.
We got to be getting late in the time, though.
Now they're going to call. Eisenhower going to call timeout. It's the quarterback is kicking the field goal, Mitchell Pierce, and so I think, Coach Smith probably wanted to say, well, wait a minute, hold on here.
And that's a good point, because I was questioning why we were calling a timeout.
There's a big reason for it. It's very difficult up here, folks, to see the Lance Creuse North numbers. So we, sorry we struggle with that.
But that's why Chris Smith is down there and we're up here.
I'll tell you what, that's probably a real good reason why.
But that had to be pretty late in the time count.
Well, you don't know. I mean, you don't face these guys very often, and they do have a good quarter. I mean, Mitchell Pierce has got a great arm. He's
Yeah, and as you can see, they're not laying down. They're here to play a football game.
This will be a 40-yard attempt. Kerpit is going to hold for the Crusaders. Snap is down. The kick is up, and
Just short.
Just short.
Oh, no, it went through.
oh, it did go through.
Wow.
Well, folks, 40-yarder by Mitchell Pierce puts the Crusaders on the board. You'll see it here.
It did not make it by a whole bunch, but it made it.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't matter as long as it makes it. So the Crusaders are on the board, 16-3. 22 seconds left. We're still going to have a kickoff here to Eisenhower.
Let's see what I can dial up here.
We got Sokowski, Johnson, and Sedlak deep. We'll see who.
I'll be shocked if Lance Creuse North kicks it deep and this doesn't get squibbed somewhere in the middle of the field.
Well, that's got to give the Crusaders some lift. I mean, to put some points on the board.
Absolutely.
They were down all of a sudden, boom, 2 touchdowns so quickly.
Exactly. You just hope they don't build on it too much at halftime.
Well, if you're Eisenhower, you don't. That's for sure.
Well, this is the Ike Eagle review, right?
No, this is the football game. On the review, we'll say that. So Mitchell will kick it again. Looks like he's lined up for an onsider. They do have all 3 of their timeouts left. Left foot's at this time. Must be a soccer player.
Oh, jump on it. Somebody better jump on it. Oh,
Almost picked up there by Lance Creuse number 7, Melvin Brook. And if he'd have got that, well, you got 20-some seconds left to go.
the kicker must be a soccer player. He can go with either foot.
Nice left-footed kicker.
That was dangerous.
Wow. How close that was.
Yeah, that could have really changed the complexion of halftime.
Jake Bradshaw, 22 seconds left to play. Play change here. Fake to Johnson. Bradshaw back to throw. had nobody open down there, and Bradshaw realized that and turtled.
Now you let it run out. Now go in and regroup.
And they will do that as one half of football is in the books here at Barney Swinehart Stadium. The score, the Eisenhower Eagles 16, the Lance Creuse North Crusaders 3. We'll be back with more football after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Esplendido Mexican Cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shelby TV Sports Special. We have one half of football in the books right now. The Eisenhower Eagles are leading the Lance Creuse North Crusaders 16-3. Eagles jumping out quickly on this one, and then things kind of fell down a bit for Eisenhower on offense. I'm here with Mike Daly, and Mike, we have some first half statistics.
Okay, here's what we got. Ike rushed the ball 20 times for 154 yards, 4 passes completed for 59. Compared with Lance Creuse North, 13 rushing attempts for 53 yards and 6 completions for 55.
And the Eisenhower Eagles
Now we're getting ready for kickoff.
scoring touchdowns. 2 by Kadari Johnson, 1 via the ground, 1 via the air. Here comes Sedlick, and he flies through the middle, but he's tackled right there. Good tackle by number 27, Matrek of Lance Creuse North, and the Eagles will start their drive of the second half from the 33-yard line.
It's good starting field position.
Eisenhower also got a 33-yard field goal from Robert Smith in that first half, and Lance Creuse North had a 40-yarder from their quarterback, Mitchell Pierce. So here we are, 16-3. Eisenhower with the ball first here in the second half. Ratcher over center. Back to throw. Quickly fires it out there. Caught by Metcalf. They call it complete. They are calling it complete. And the coaches on the Lance Creuse North sideline are a little shook up about that one. No instant replay here in high school. So, instant replay official. We got instant replay here on Shelby TV. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Eisenhower. Johnson now will come into the backfield. The give is to Kadari. He skips around, twists around, maybe a couple of yards there. Looks like Matrek again was the first one to meet him, along with number 20, Jonathan Dunson.
I think it's pretty important to pick up a first down on this series, try to get the momentum back on your side.
3rd down and about 3 yards for Eisenhower. Hate to say this is a big 3rd down, but it is kind of a big 3rd down if you watch the Eagles play offense in the second quarter.
Well, let's go back to what we did in the first.
There you go. Ratcher.
Well, that's a broken play.
And a broken play. Metcalf came flying around there.
A little bit of confusion there.
And reading that play perfectly. Lance Creuse line tackling there, number 52, Tobias Grauberg.
Well, I don't think Bradshaw thought he was going to have the ball at the end of that, though.
Yeah, he looked pretty surprised. Conklin is deep for the Crusaders. He's on his own 25-yard line. Campbell to punt. This one off the side, a little low one, gonna bounce around the 40, 35, down to the 30, into the 29-yard line. Nice, good roll for Campbell. And that's where the Crusaders will start. We'll see if they can pick up their offense like they had it in the end of the second half, or for second quarter rather.
Let's see if Ike's defense can get things started here. Sometimes you need a spark by your defense to get your offense back moving. That's why a couple of those interception opportunities were big.
Better hurry up. We're going to run out of time here. A little confusion there. Hands up. Never snapped the ball. They do get it. Fake hand off the bars. Up the middle. Matt Rex got it at the 40. Gets a little bit of a block. Cuts back to the
good hit.
45, but he cut back right into Chad Sherry, number 22. He paid for it.
That's his second good pop of the day.
And Chad Sherry will wake you up. See it right here. Cuts back, thinks he's got some open room. Going to cut back. No. Oh, a nice catch out there. Solkowski was going for the interception and almost came up with it. Number 10, Tomel Bond with the catch. And he gets 8 yards down to the 49 of the Crusaders. 2nd and 4 for Lance Creuse North. And off the bars, grabbed by the shirt. Now Friedel's got him and will not let him go now. And
like seeing a lot of blue shirts around the ball now.
I think it was Solkowski that grabbed him by the shirt. I'm not sure, number 59 of Eisenhower. It didn't matter. Friedel was right there to clean him up. See it here. Yeah, it was Solkowski. Had him by the shirt. He got rid of his man and went and got in on that tackle. Mitchell throws it down the middle. Is caught out there. Is it intercepted by Sherry? We'll see. Jostling for it. I don't know. They both had it at the same time. And it will be a completion. Tomel Bond with the catch. Number 10 is Sherry right there claiming the football.
That's going to move the chains.
It is a first down to the Eagle 45. See it right here. Sherry tries to take it away from him. But that's okay. Uh-oh. There we go.
Lance Creuse trying to make this a football game.
Well, we got officials timeout right now. Nobody wants.
This is where somewhere on that defense has to come up and make a big play.
But now we're ready to go. Clock is running now. She'll be in chase. Fires out there. Caught out there by Kerpit. He's got it at the 35. We got a big penalty flag coming up here. I don't know what that's about. Personal foul against Eisenhower?
That's what it's looking like.
And I want to tell you what, Michael, the Lance Creuse North Crusaders are getting fired up.
Yes, they are. This is why you got to start sticking nails in the coffin.
There's a throw, and I don't know, somebody hit the quarterback? We couldn't see that. Kerpit makes a nice catch on a high ball and gets down to the 33, the 19-yard line of Eisenhower. So it'll be 1st and 10 Crusaders, and they are threatening here. Barnes has got it, going around the left side, got a little bit of room. Still keeping his feet moving. breaks a tackle from Kasiliak. Finally wrapped up and knocked out of bounds is Barnes. He's a tough guy to bring down, and the guy for Eisenhower had to do it is number 44, Cody Gall.
Just keeps those feet churning.
He got down there to the 11, so an 8-yard gain. See right here.
There's no give up in that.
He's Deshaun is smelling the end zone there.
Bringing a blitz this time.
So the outside, incomplete.
That was a smart play by the Eisenhower coaching staff there. They brought a late blitz. He got the ball out of the quarterback's hand quicker than he wanted to throw it.
They're going to make it 3rd down and 2. Ball is on the Eagle 11-yard line. Take the Barnes throw over the middle. Caught out there by Madrick. Touchdown, Lance Creuse North.
And we got a football game.
Number 27 for the Lance Creuse North Crusaders, Jacob Mattrack, was wide open over the middle, Mike.
That's a well-designed play.
Mitchell Pierce, the quarterback, on for the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. And with 7:14 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, the Eagles lead it now 16-10. See it there.
The run fake brought the linebacker in, left that hole. Just like you draw him up.
You're hoping to get that linebacker to bite, and he did on the fake. And Mattrack made no mistake about it. He got right into the end zone. Caught it. Probably kind of surprised nobody was around him. So now the Eagles have their work cut out for them. It's 7:14 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And an offense that was pretty much stagnant that 2nd quarter for Eisenhower will have to find its way pretty quickly.
They got to get back in gear. They got to get back in gear.
Deep for Eisenhower will be Sedlak and Johnson.
Well, this is the 3rd part of the football team, right? Special teams got to play a part here.
Somewhere. And a little left-footed kick here. It's going towards the out of bounds. Johnson picks it up. He circles back. He's to the 10, and he's going to go down at the 7-yard line. Tackle there by number 7, Melvin Brook. He flew down there. Johnson thought he could get around the corner, but no chance there as Brook ran him down. It's a nice coverage on the kick.
We knew Lance Creuse had some pretty good athletes, and they're showing it right now. Let's see how tough Eisenhower can get.
Like he was in the sand there. So the Eagles pin back to their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10. Bradshaw go for the shotgun. Johnson is the run out of the eye. They give it to Johnson. Tries to go up the middle. He is stopped right there. I don't think he got anything out of that one.
Right now, I think it'd be a good time for play action. If you can run a good run fake, get these guys. Lance Creuse North just teeing off right now.
They are smelling it.
Catch them coming, freeze those linebackers, get something in behind them.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10. Ball again on the Eagle 8. Johnson again goes into the backfield. It's Sikowski who gets the ball, try to go up the middle, stuffed right there, and I think somebody's in the Eagle huddle.
Like I said, the Crusaders are just teeing off right now. You got to use that against them.
Yeah, it was Kerpert in there, number 9, big fella. Now it's 3rd and 11 as he lost a yard on that play. The Eagles have to get the ball up past the 18-yard line for a first down, so Bradshaw will go from the shotgun here. He's going to run the option, come straight forward, get a few yards down to the 14, and down he goes. He was slammed pretty hard there at the end.
He looks like he's staying down.
Yeah, I think
He's up.
number 53 for Lance Creuse North, Brendan Jackson, laid that last little bit of lick on him. You'll see it here. He's down and boom.
Yeah, he got rolled on pretty good at the end.
That wasn't Jackson. That was number 52, Tobias Grauberg.
Well, we need a good punt. Let's cover it and get them out of here in 3.
Campbell back to punt for Eisenhower at his own goal line. And he shanks one off the side of his foot, and that's not what you need. It's going to bounce at the 33 to 35, out of bounds it goes. Not good for Eisenhower. The ball will be 1st and 10. Lance Creuse North with a golden opportunity here to. It's going to be all the way in. Yeah, it's going to be to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is also a golden opportunity for Ike's defense to step up and make something happen. Somebody's got to knock a ball loose.
Curls in the game. Eagles go the 4-man front now. There goes Barnes, and he's taken aback there by Goff. Maybe a yard or two. Be 2nd down and maybe let's call it 9 and yard gain for Barnes. 2nd down and 9. Mitchell going deep, man, wide open. Touchdown, Lance Creuse North. It's number 10, Tom Bond.
How did he get so open?
33-yard touchdown pass to Bond. And we're all tied up here. 16 apiece. Mitchell on for the extra point. Mitchell Piers puts the Lance Creuse North Crusaders up 17 to 16.
Well, if Eisenhower wanted a football game, they got it now.
We'll see it here. No safety coverage, I think. Well,
I don't know if the corner bit.
Jake Preventure, maybe he should have been over there. I don't know. But whoever, he was wide open was Bond. And it's a touchdown for Lance Creuse North, and got more than a football game.
Eisenhower's got to do something to start turning the tide again. Well, let's see if we got a trick up our sleeve here. Tim, is the kicker kicking with both feet, or is he lefty? It seems like the field goals are right-footed.
I think he's right-footed, but now he's kicking off left-footed, and I think it might be just to, do one of these little squibby divvies. And down goes, that whistle's late. He was on the ground, Friedel was, and that should have been whistled right away. But the Eagles will have it at the 30. Got an opportunity now. So So we'll see if the Eagles change up the plays here. Bradshaw give to Sikowski. Tries to go up the middle. There's no running room, folks. Stuffed up there nicely by the Crusaders. Like number 53, Brendan Jackson. It'll be a gain of 1.
I'd like to see like a stalk and go. Have the receiver come out stalk, pull that ball, and have a run by. They're supporting so quick right now at the line of scrimmage. There's got to be some field behind this.
Bradshaw going to throw now. He gets it out to the side. Dari Johnson has it. He stepped out of bounds. It looks like, where are they going to mark it? At the 36, 37-yard line?
That's okay. 3rd and 3 is a lot more manageable. Still got every play in your book there.
I got an injury. Yeah, Kadari Johnson was smacked pretty hard on that sideline. That's not him. It's Metcalf. Now we'll see if we can see what happened.
Somebody roll up on his arm, shoulder.
Yeah, it could have been. It was Metcalf on the catch, I believe. Might be an ankle thing. Well, they're checking the knee.
They're looking at his knee. Never good.
3rd and a little more than 5 here on the delay. I'd like to remind you folks that after the game, a good time can be had by all at Esplendito's Pizza and Tacos there on Mound Road, just south of 23 Mile Road. They are sponsors of the Eisenhower Eagles and of the Shelby TV broadcast. You see right there, Esplendito. Mexican cuisine, fine spirits and pizza. Pizza's pretty good actually there. Great time. Go see Carl at Esplendito's.
Hey, Tim, while we got a minute, I want to put a hey out for my nephew, Max, who's starting on the JV as quarterback. He's having a great year thus far, and I'll help the tradition go forward.
There you go. Another daily in the mix.
But I also have another question. I hear there might be an album coming out.
I don't know where you hear these rumors at, Mike. You gotta get more sleep. It is Metcalf. He looks like he's walking pretty good on his own power. In the meanwhile, it'll be Eisenhower 3rd and 5. They're gonna big first down play. Lance Creuse North got a defense call. We'll see what they do here. Handoff up the middle to Sikowski. Close to a first down. We'll see if he's got it.
He should have it. It's going to depend on where they get it. I think he's got it.
It's close. This might be by the thickness of your credit card. And they are going to measure this. It is that close, folks. And they got it. That's just by the nose of the football.
Oh, short.
Oh, it's no. I thought they had it by the nose.
Guy held him.
Fourth and a skosh is.
Here's where we could use Ronnie Catlin back. Greatest quarterback sneaker probably in the history of Eisenhower.
Yeah, that is for sure. Tell you, they'll be bunching them up here. Bradshaw pushing his way through. He looks like he's got that first down. A big first down for the Eisenhower Eagles. They cross over the 40. And
yep, that old line got just enough push. I don't envy him in that position.
for Sikowski, but it closes quickly. Leading the way there on that tackle, number 3, Evante Montgomery. We got half a yard.
Andrew Sikowski, the ball carrier for the Eagles, snagged up by 2 or 3 Crusaders on that play. It is 2nd and 9 now.
Big pitch now. He's going to pitch it to Johnson. He's got it. Got nowhere to go, though. The pitch was way too late. Lose a few yards. I don't know if he fumbled. Did he call it a fumble? I think he was just down.
And there's a flag out again.
Number 3, Kadari Johnson, the ball carrier. 25.
See what the flag's all about. Saw a flag where? Oh, there it is.
Which is completely the other side of the field from the play.
That usually means the wide receiver was blocking the heck out of the guy. The play was way over there. Or it could be something else. Who knows? Right in there, number 25, Evan Horn. It's going to be against Eisenhower. It's a big one.
Yeah.
That's going to put him back way back there. "27 yards for a first down. It's going to be 2nd down.
They got to do something to get Lance Creuse North to back off.
Officials seem confused. Now they're going to pick it up. Personal foul against Eisenhower. No, the personal foul penalty.
Were they offsiding?
Now that may be.
You can't decline a personal foul, can you?
No.
It's a good opportunity for play action pass.
He was not very explicit. Yeah. Well, they did decline it, so it's 3rd down.
Oh, they'd rather have a 3rd down.
Ratcher being rushed. He'll be dragged down at the 27-yard line by number 9, Colin Kerpert. Kerpert got him, and he wasn't going to let go. Number 9 of the Crusaders. Look at him. There he is.
It was a good idea, naked boot. Unfortunately, the guy that wasn't supposed to be there stayed home.
Here is Campbell. He'll be punting from his own 14-yard line. This time he gets a little bit of a foot into it. Conklin's going to take it at the 36. He drops it and then falls on it and recovers it. Nice recovery by Conklin. The Eagles were right there lurking. The 1st and 10 Crusaders with about 48 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. See it here. Conklin has it. Oh, drops it, and there for Eisenhower, almost having a chance at that one is Ribicki. They give us to Barnes. Got a hole through the middle.
Oh, good hit.
Knocked down by Osich, but not before Barnes rambles off and rips off 6 yards. Throw out to Conklin in the flat. He's grabbed and tied up there by Ribicki. Nice tackle. It'll make it 3rd down and 3. There you see some of the Eisenhower faithful. Mitchell had to come out. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. The score of the Lance Creuse North Crusaders 17, Eisenhower 16.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Esplendido Mexican Cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-7...
Here we go, folks. Mitchell Pierce to throw, throws it way downfield, incomplete. Did not have a man. Good pressure by the Eisenhower Eagles. Kasilniak in there, make it 4th down, and the Crusaders will have to punt. The Eagles will get the ball back and hopefully have an opportunity to make a long drive out of it and get back in front of this ball game.
And that's a win for the defense. That's what they needed. They needed 3 and out.
Set the punt, number 7, set to receive.
Punt's kind of low. Sedlick calling for the fair catch. He'll make it at the 23. Wasn't much room to go anywhere. Good coverage by the Crusaders. And the Eagles will start out 1st and 10. Ball on the 20, well, let me go, 23? 23. I'd like to remind you folks that we'll be back here on Shelby TV next week as the Eisenhower Eagles face the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen. Ratcher with Solkowski in the backfield. The Crusaders are stacking it in there. Gives Solkowski a little bit of running room. No, it's pitched to Kadari Johnson. I'm sorry, he finally got the pitch right, I think, maybe. And got about 5 yards there.
That's the way an option's supposed to look.
Yeah, it was a little fleeting moment there.
Well, it's something to build on.
Yeah, it was 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Ratcher, good throw. Smith's out there. Did he catch it? We'll see.
Catch.
He made the catch.
That's a good catch.
He's close to the 1st down.
I think it's 1st down.
And they're going to give him a 1st down in that play. So good for Eisenhower. See the coach's son make a nice play. Does a good job catching.
That's a good catch and good throw by the quarterback on a slant.
He's a baseball player, so used to going down and getting those. Ball's on the Eagle, 34. Lance Creuse was showing blitz there, still showing it. Here they come. Give us Solkowski, and he caught right in that run blitz. And in there again, number 25, Lance Creuse, Evan Horn. No gain on that. 2nd down and 10, Eisenhower. Ball still on their own 34-yard line. Pitch again is to Kadari Johnson. He's got it, but juggling it around, it's too late. The defender was all over him there. See here. Griffin, I think, was the defender here.
I think with a good pitch, he might have had a little bit of room.
Well, now it's 3rd and long. As we saw tonight, this is not a strength of the Eisenhower offense, a 3rd and long.
I really wouldn't mind seeing him throw the ball deep here.
Ratcher.
There we go.
Taking up. There's man out there. It's Friedel. He can't catch up to it. Just over his head.
Great play call there.
And it's going to be 4th down. The Eagles will be forced to punt with 9:16 left to play here in the ball game. They trail it by 1, 17-16.
They did get them the bite. They got that corner to bite on it.
See it right here. Pump fake.
Good pump fake.
Just not enough air.
Yep, a little more air.
Campbell to punt. It's off a
That was
decent one
good.
this time.
Get on the ground,
Not
bounce
gonna let it
around.
roll. He's going to take it there to 25.
All right,
Oh,
that's a big tackle.
big tackle there by the Eagles. Number 6, Logan Friedel.
Number 11 on the reception. Cover teams were covered by number 12, number 6. Number 50 and Logan Creuse. With a tackle in the backfield there.
The Crusaders will start on their own 25-yard line. Nice tackle there by Friedel.
Now the defense has got to kick it up again a notch. Get 3 and out, knock a ball loose.
Another personal foul penalty against Eisenhower. I don't know if they're going to replay that kick or if they're going to take it right from there. You know,
What was that on?
It's personal foul. I don't know. I don't know what it could be, other than I think
I didn't even see a flag.
all the officials, the preseason came by, and the new rule is if the guy's not 25 yards into the play, you can't hit him. And if he's far away from the play, they're going to call it. So they're out there caught there by Conklin, I believe.
Mitchell Pierce pass complete to number 11.
That's what we get.
Conklin on the outside for a short gain for the Crusaders.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 here. You see here Conklin. Postage there, overruns the play, but
A lot of pursuit.
Folks, we did have a winner. And the winner's going to break back into the Booster Club.
yes, that was just a poor throw by Mitchell Pierce.
Well, that helps. Didn't even look like the receiver knew the ball was coming to him.
3rd down. We haven't seen Barnes run the ball here this series. That's Creuse North surprised, content to throw.
I know it's cliche, but this is a big down.
And Barnes is in the backfield with Pierce. Throw deep.
Pickett.
Sedlett's down there, knocks it away.
Good job.
Ball intended for number 9, Colin Kirpett. And the Crusaders will be forced to punt. The Eagles have an opportunity here to get the ball back. See it right here. Good coverage by Sedlett as he read it all the way.
Got a great break on the ball. Go get it at its highest point.
The fake punt.
Need a tackle. Tackle here would be.
And he overran the tackle. Kirpert gets a first down for the Crusaders. At the Eagles look like number 15 down there took a bad route to the ball carrier, Ben Hemmerling. And it's a first down for the Crusaders. You saw it there. Finally knocked out of the bounds by number 39, Joe Metz.
And I got to tip my hat to the Lance Creuse coaching staff for coming up with that. That's a gutty call.
Barnes in motion. We're up the middle. Sherry can't hold on. It was tipped, and Sherry had a chance to intercept it and couldn't hold on. Is he calling for you?
No.
Well, he must be. Is he in trouble?
Yes. I'd have liked to see the replay on that one.
Second down and 10. That's Creuse North in Eisenhower territory at the 44. 8:05 left to play here in the ball game. Pierre gets it out on a broken tackle there by Bond. He gets it up to about the 40, stays in bounds. Third down and 6.
There's still a lot of time, but the clock's starting to become a factor.
Not making third down and 5. They're going to give him that extra yard down on 39. You see it right here. Kind of a missed tackle here. It looks like, well, that was a good block, actually. Well, right there, kind of. Well, let's see what the Crusaders do. They may be in 2-down territory. I don't know.
I don't think I would be at this point.
Get out the Barnes. Down the middle. He's stacked up there. He's trying to move forward, but he is tackled right there at the 38-yard line. The Eagles hold on for dear life. Kasiliak in there, along with a host of other Eagles.
4th and 4.
4th and 4 for the Crusaders.
I think they got a punt here.
Yeah, we'll see. Not doing anything now.
You can't give a short field up.
There's our good buddy Johnny Gill, making sure his wife knows where he's at. They're going to go for it, folks. 4th down and 4.
Don't get drawn off. Do not get drawn off on a hard count.
They may take a delay of game here.
Well,
They're going to go for it.
And they're passing.
They throw downfield. Man's wide open. Caught out there.
That hurts.
Barnes with the catch, the big catch at the 21 of Eisenhower. Well, Mitchell Pierre had a lot of time to throw. Eagles were playing back. Finally, Metcalf with the tackle there. I'm sorry, not Metcalf. Number 24 for Eisenhower, Saputo. First and 10, ball in the 21 of Eisenhower. The Crusaders going to call timeout. And Mike, it's very crucial the Eagles stop the Crusaders here.
Now the clock is really becoming a factor.
Yeah, Eisenhower with, it shows that they don't have any timeouts left. I'm sorry, 3.
No, they got 3.
I'm sorry, 3 timeouts left. Excuse me, I meant to say 3. Eagles never, you never expected this, especially the way the Eisenhower Eagle offense started this ball game. But you got to give credit to the Crusaders defense, and the Eagle fans haven't given up.
All right, Coach Breeze, dial something up here.
First and 10. Gives the Barnes, trying to get the outside. At the corner, keeps his leg moving. They finally smacked down there by Saputo.
3 yards.
So they got about 5 yards on that play, I believe.
No.
Oh, they're going to give him 3. I'm watching the down marker. Shouldn't have done that. Sikowski can't reach him, but Sherry right in there to pull them all down. Make sure that pile goes down.
They got to do something to get them out of their rhythm.
Second down and 7 rather. Take the bar side of
They
Conklin.
fought through that one.
Got it. I changed his direction and tried to cut it back. He's undercut there. Like Sherry again in the play. It'll be third down.
They really need a tackle for a loss on this play. Field goal here makes it a touchdown. You got to have the win.
Yeah. See, Conklin tries to come back, but Sherry's right there.
Good tackle on the open field.
Strong tackle. Crusaders get the clock down to 4 minutes. What do we got? Timeout. Eisenhower. It's the Eagles' first timeout.
But somehow they got to get a push backwards on this one, Tim. Right now you got a what? 34-yard field goal?
Yeah.
You got to somehow get that out in the 40-yard range. As we saw in the first one. 41, it wouldn't go.
Yeah. And he barely made that first one, and that is kind of the difference in his game.
But it is important because it does turn it into a touch. You'd need a touchdown if they get a field goal.
That was not a timeout. Eisenhower called. There's Principal Annette Chesney there. Eisenhower hoping pretty hard here that the Eagles get the ball back here soon.
You know everybody, don't you?
Little option. Barnes got. He's got an opening. Cuts it forward down to the 10, down to the 9, down to the 6-yard line. I'm sorry, he's down to the 10-yard line. Excuse me. Right inside the 10 will be first and goal. Crusaders.
You hate to tip your hat. Good call. Good call offensively by the Crusaders.
Well, you had to get it in the hands of number 5, Deshaun Barnes. He is he's a playmaker.
Yes, he is.
That's who you want to put the ball in. Now Magic comes in as a flanker. Timeout Eisenhower. This time Eisenhower does call a timeout.
Well, somebody needs to make a big play, strip a ball. You're not going to have much time left.
Well, they got Eisenhower for 1 timeout left. It should be 2 timeouts left. I think Eisenhower has 2 timeouts left. Jeff Forkey getting all worked up over there on the sidelines. He's not happy.
Jeff is not happy at all. Somebody's got to stand somebody up, and somebody's got to come in and put a head on a ball.
Yeah, you need a turnover would be nice right here. Cheerleaders trying to get people fired up, but it's first and goal. They're calling it the 10-yard line, but just inside the 10. Conklin's got it. Trying to get around the end. Now he cuts it back nicely. Moves in past the 5-yard line. He's tackled there. He's inside the 5 at the 4.
They do have some quick kids.
Conklin makes some great cuts.
Yes, he does.
Quick cutter. Watch him warm up there. He looks like he's sort of real flexible knees and powerful runner. 2nd and 4. 4 yards to Pater for the Norseman. Gives it to Barnes, goes to the middle, trying to break a tackle. Goff at him.
It's a good tackle.
Stops him right there at the 2. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Fortunately, the clock is running there. It's 2:20 to go.
Do you use your last time out here, or do you got to save it?
Well, I don't know that. Let's see Goff's tackler here. Makes a nice play to hold on, and pretty sure-handed tackler down there.
That is a good stick.
Crusaders content to take their time right now and run as much clock off as possible.
He's already waving the ref's already waving his hand. They're either going to have to call timeout or they're getting a penalty here. Here it comes.
Well, they are going to get penalized for delay of game. This will stop the clock.
That's a bad mistake.
Well, there's a minute 46 left to go. Now it's third down and goal from the 8-yard line. They've got their play called anyway. They'll just pick up. Which will appear he'll be stopped at the 5-yard line by the Eisenhower Eagles.
You got to use your last time out. They're jumping. They're asking.
Called timeout. They wasted about 10 seconds before they.
And the clock's still running.
Timeout.
The clock's still running.
That
should go back to about a minute 32.
Should, but we'll see what they. The officials got to make that call.
Somebody's got to go back and ask the ref.
So they didn't see it. He didn't see it. He wasn't watching the clock.
Oh, that hurts even worse. They should be putting up 6 to 8 seconds back on that clock.
I don't know that they're going to kick this ball. I think they're going to go for it. Yeah, they are.
I don't know why.
It's fourth down and 5. I probably figure Eisenhower can't score on their defense.
Yeah, but you can score with a field goal this way. You can win with a field goal if you stop them. This doesn't make any sense to me.
No, wait a minute. They put the clock back to a minute 37.
All right, that's better.
But I think the referee's saying, hey, we.
I don't know why they're not kicking a field goal here. See, I was thinking a minute 32 or so.
Well, he's going to run it. They're going to run a play. They give him a minute 37. Now, what's he going to do?
Well, this is about the best you can hope for if you're Eisenhower.
Well, they want the clock changed. 124, they want it back there.
That's not right.
There it is.
That's not right. I think it should be a minute 31.
Well, the only person that matters is the man in the white hat, what he says. So you got to go by that. Here it is, fourth and goal from the 5. It's up here going. Eagles coming over there.
They're getting another flag. And they got their stop.
Eisenhower stopped him, but there's only a minute 17 left to go.
That penalty will get declined.
Holding declined by Eisenhower. They'll take the football. And let's see where they're going to get it at. Probably the 4-yard line. See it right here. It's a hold right there.
Why?
Yeah, he's way away from the play. So here we go. Minute 17 left to go. The Eagles got to hustle it up. They've got 2 timeouts left. I mean, no timeouts left. I thought they had a timeout left.
Well, let's see what's in the trick bag.
Well, get rid of the ball, get it out of bounds. Comes the Crusaders. Downfield looking for Riley Miller, and down he goes. He wants a flag, but be no flag on that play. This is a double covered pass there.
Going to be good route to run here would be our old arrow route, where you break in behind that corner in that cover 3 safety.
Number 4 and 5 into the coverage. Over the Crusaders. Ian Perkins. Deshaun Barnes. Second down.
Bradshaw will be in his own end zone again. Crusaders are coming, throws it out there, and it's picked off.
That one should be a flag. That one should be a flag. They got, number 5 got held there for sure.
Riley Miller's claiming he got held, but there's no call. What a great interception by Conklin, though. It's going to stand. It'll be 1st and 10. Crusaders on the Eagle 20-yard line. I don't think we're going to see a replay of that one.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Oh.
See us. No, we can't really see Miller being held there. Probably have to come from up top. But timeout, Crusaders. And Mike, it looked like the Eagles shot out of the locker room and into the game like a cannon there with a 16-0 lead, and then the Crusaders just kind of nibbled back there, and Eisenhower's offense got a little stagnant, and it just sort of caught up and beat them.
Well, we've both been around this game a long time, and you can't let a team hang around and hang around and hang around and think that they can play football with you. When you get them down, you got to kick them, stick your foot on their throat. I hate to sound graphic like that, but football's a violent game.
Well, the other thing, too, the Eagles did get a lot of personal foul penalties, and we're kind of I got to ask Coach Smith about that, because a couple we didn't even see. So I'm only assuming that it was, far away from the play.
Either that, or kids got to learn how to control themselves a little bit, because it does come back to haunt you.
So here's Mitchell Peer had a great game tonight, number 12. He'll take a knee. The Eagles will, clock will run down. They'll probably get one more knee that they got to take. Timeout. Eisenhower had one more timeout yet. I knew they did. Well, they're going to take it right now. But Mike, we appreciate you coming up to the booth here and helping us out here at Shelby TV.
It was a lot of fun.
It's always
it was
good
a lot of fun.
Have analyzation from a man who's played it and coached it, and it's a great insight for the fans out there.
Well, I'm sure Coach Smith and John and Coach Breeze, and they'll get something figured out. They're going to learn from this. You got to get better every week, right?
Well, next week they'll be at home against the Grosse Pointe Norsemen, and you're going to have to get better against those fellas, because they're not a bad team either. They're always a tough squad. So
well, you got to remember, Lance Creuse did move up, right? Took some knocks in the first couple games, but played really good, 28-24 against Mott last year. So this is not a bad football team that they played.
No. Round goes, I don't know what that's about. I didn't see him go down to the knee or whatever. Curl said he didn't see him go down to the knee. That's probably going to have been another personal foul penalty if it would have knocked him down.
But you play to the whistle, Tim. You play to the whistle.
Yeah, the Eagles a little upset here, as they should be. They had an opportunity to win this game, take a bigger lead.
Well, they had some opportunities. Had a couple of balls that could have been picked when they were up 16-0, right?
Well, that's going to be the ball game, folks. The clock is going to run down. Eisenhower drops their home opener here to L'Anse Creuse North. For all the folks in the Shelby TV truck, for our camera personnel, and for Mike Daly, I'm Tim Meyer saying we'll see you next time right here on Shelby TV. The final score, the L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders 17, the Eisenhower Eagles 16. Good night, everyone.